Hey guys, it is Mel with Mel Lauren Fitness. I am a personal trainer and a behavior change specialist. I am coming to you live at 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and this is going to be the norm. So if you want to make sure you see me live, you can ask questions and tune in. I will be here on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock, trying to make it kind of simple and trying to be consistent. Last week I know it was off a little bit, but I had kind of a crazy week, but here I am making it work for you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about what I brought up last week, and I kind of wanted to also go into how I got to this place. Some of you may have known me for a while, some of you are just getting familiar with me. I've been in the health and fitness field since 2001, so it has been quite a while, and I kind of got into this field because I just needed something to focus on. I needed a healthier outlet in my life, and I kind of just fell upon working out and fitness. But the thing is the way I've always gone about it is I always wanted it to be about something more, and I didn't have the healthiest upbringing, and I had a lot of things that I had to fight through to get to where I am today, and I had a lot of struggles. And so how I got here and my path that I took is, when I was younger, I wasn't very healthy, and I got into a lot of unhealthy situations, and I did a lot of drinking and a lot of things that some younger people would do, but I kind of went in a direction that could have ended really poorly. But I got caught up in working at a gym as a lifeguard, and I had to get dropped off really early in the morning, and I mean like 2-3 hours before my shift would start. And at first I would just go there, hang out, I would eat out of the vending machine. I remember I would get Pop-Tarts every single day. It was so unhealthy. I really didn't know much about health at the time, and so that was kind of my thing. I'd go there, it would be super butt early. I don't even know if that's a saying, but I would go there, I'd get my Pop-Tarts, and I was like, if I'm gonna be here 2 hours, 3 hours before I need to go to work, maybe I should check out this working out thing. So that's what I did. I went upstairs and I started working out before my shift, and it was probably the best thing that ever happened to me, and I can honestly say it saved my life. I could have very easily gone down the wrong path. Now, did it pull me out of everything, and was my life magically different and perfect after I started working out? No, it was. I still had a lot of struggles, but I can honestly say that working out was the one way where I started to feel like I had some control over my life. So here's the other thing with it. As I've been going, my main focus has always been health. I got a phone call. Don't call me at 2 o'clock. So I've also found that the way I've gone is I've come across a lot of workout stuff that it was not related with health at all. So I've kind of always gone off the beaten path. So whenever I come across something, I like to do a lot of research on my own, and I've never just kind of gone for something. That's just how I am. Like, I'm not a nutritionist, but I did years and years of research, and I've read tons of books. I've done like, when I was in school, even when I was going for human biology, I was actually reading books that had nothing to do with my major or my minor. I was reading books on like hormones and the endocrine system and nutrition, and it's always been kind of a passion of mine to see what is put in front of me, but then kind of play the devil's advocate and see what else is out there and see what is true. And so that's kind of where I am today. So my workouts kind of got me into trouble, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, when I first started working out, not that I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, no, I didn't know what I was doing, but I did a lot of research, and I learned about technique and how heavy I should be doing and the best ways to get results. But as I started going along, I started getting some negative side effects with my lifting. But because I would always like weigh the pros and cons, I knew some negative things were happening, but I knew at that point in my life, hi, Dr. Flynn, thanks for joining. At that point in my life, I knew that the benefits were going to outweigh the negative effects of my working out. And I didn't know exactly what was going on, but I was getting negative effects like acne, and I was getting side effects like being very anxious, and there were some things going in my body that I, couldn't quite explain. Well, let's just bring that to today, and this is where I'm kind of going with this all, is that I've been kind of learning more about how the hormones affect your body and how your workouts affect your hormones. So now that I am learning more about the health side of lifting weights, which again, I've always been an advocate of, it's just as I go, I learn more and more. Now I want to kind of bring this stuff to you guys because my main goal with this and where my career has brought me is to make sure that people are really healthy. And as I learn, I bring this to people. So, if you might have talked to me 10 years ago, I might have had a little bit different view on things, but I've always been completely transparent. I've always been completely honest with the people that I've worked with. Personal training, teaching yoga, my friends, my family. As I learn new things, even if it kind of goes against what I thought in the past, I still share that information and how I came across it because no matter what, I'm going to do what I feel is the best for myself, and I'm also going to do what I feel is best for my friends and family and clients because I genuinely care. And even if that means saying, oh, I was wrong, and let's move forward from here and let's learn together. Because I feel like even if you feel like you know everything about fitness and health, the thing is everything changes. This is a very new field, and we keep learning more and more. And the more I learn, I want to share with you guys. So if you saw the title or the description, I kind of wanted to talk about this new thing that I've been learning about hormones specifically and how for women they can affect our health in general and how we should not be working out the same as guys all the time. Sometimes we can. So this is the part that I want to change up with my personal program and with the women that I work out with because I've started to focus more on women because obviously that's near and dear to my heart, and I feel like women need more information. It's a little bit easier for guys, so I want to make sure I'm there helping women because I know a lot of women are having negative side effects, and even though they're trying their best to be healthy and do what they need to do, they're still having some negative side effects, so I want to make sure that I'm here to help them out. So here's the thing. Okay, so women, we all know that our hormones are all over the place, and our hormones don't stay the same. They're not steady, as anyone knows. As you know, if you are a woman or you know a woman, if you're friends with women, you'll know that we are different all the time, and our personalities seem to change, and sometimes we're really sensitive, and sometimes we're really energetic, and so the reason is because of our hormones. So I wanted to tell you the cool thing that I'm going to be doing is during a certain time of your cycle, it's actually better to relax and chill out and be a little bit nicer to your bodies, which is completely something that is new to me, that I've never really done before because I never realized it, and I do believe 100% that this is something that is affecting a lot of women that are in the gym pretty consistently. I mean, the women that they're dedicated, they're determined, even when they feel lethargic and crappy, they are getting themselves to the gym, which I commend them for because it takes a lot to get to the gym no matter what. But then if you're not feeling it and you're still getting to the gym, that is really awesome, and I don't want to take that away from people, and I want you to keep going to the gym. But the thing is that it could be doing more harm than good during certain parts of your cycle. So there is the time during ovulation is when you actually want to be recovering more and when you want to be relaxing more. And the reason is because our hormones are lower. And what you want to do is you don't want to be causing yourself a lot of stress, because that actually uses up our hormones. So if you're very stressed out, and working out hard is a stress on the body, emotional stress, mental stress, physical stress, all of these things will deplete your hormones, and you don't want to deplete your hormones during this time of the month, because then you will have a lot of negative side effects. So this is the time of the month when you want to be focusing more on yoga, stretching, inversion work, band work, taking it a little bit easier. So if you're doing cardio, you want to go a little bit more steady state. You don't want to be doing the really hard stuff. Now, not saying that you can't do this all month. So the first 2 weeks of your cycle, you can push it a little bit harder. You have a little more energy. You can use up your sugars really well, and you can really push it hard, and that's great, and you should be doing that. But after those first 2 weeks, the third week is you'll start to feel fatigued and bloated. In the very beginning, that is kind of a sign. You should be tracking your cycle, but that is a sign that you really do need to relax, and it's actually better for you, because if you allow yourself to relax and you listen to your body during that time, I'm learning that next week you can actually feel better instead of feeling crappy. When a lot of women start to feel fatigued and they don't have a lot of energy and they get moody, that might not necessarily be something that has to happen if you treat your body the way you need to during certain times of the month. So this is something that I'm going to be adding to my own personal program and to my clients' program. And I am partnering up with The Wellness Way, and we are going to be putting together a workout video series based on this, so that women who are trying to have optimal health and want to get in shape and want to work out and look their absolute best know exactly how to do it, so that they get the best results, so they're not beating their bodies up, so they are not pushing themselves into that fatigue zone, into that stress zone, so they're not depleting their hormones. So what it would look like for me, pretty simply, is the first couple weeks, I will pretty much work out how I normally do. And that's, through my period in the next week, I'll work out how I normally do, push it hard, do my cardio, try to hit some PRs and really push it the way I love to do it. But then that third week, you want to kind of take it down a little bit. You don't want to stress yourself out. You want to give yourself more time. Like I said, doing more recovery work, going a little bit lighter, doing yoga. You'll feel it though too. If you are in tune with your body, you'll feel this, and it'll kind of, I feel like it'll kind of just click, because you'll be like, I don't feel like working out hard. Why is this feel so difficult when normally it's great? It's not anything that it is something that you're doing, but it is your body saying, I need, my hormones are low, I need to relax a little bit more, I need to recover a little bit more. And when you do that, then in that fourth week, you can come back and you can push it again, because you've given your body the time and the recovery that it needs, so that you can be nice and balanced. So that is kind of where I am going with my workouts now. Again, like I said, this has really been an evolution the more I'm learning, because I'm taking things from different areas. It's not just, here, I'm a personal trainer. It is, here, how does the body work as a whole, with nutrition, with working out, with your hormones, with stress? It's all one thing. And if you really want the best results, if you want to feel amazing, if you want to work with your body instead of against your body, and you really want the whole package, you want to be healthy, and who wouldn't love the excuse or like having your personal trainer or your doctor say, you need to relax, you need to, do some stretching, you need to, drink some wine and just chill out, and have the guy in your life do a bunch of stuff for you. Your doctor and your personal trainer said to. I mean, that's great. And on top of that, it's a nice, way to just relax and chill and give yourself permission, instead of us women always feeling guilty. We feel guilty about everything. So you don't have to feel guilty during this time of the month. Take that time for yourself. Do all those more relaxing, feminine recovery type things, and then the next week you can get right back at it, and you will feel so much better because you wouldn't have been fighting yourself, you wouldn't have been fighting your hormones, you wouldn't be stressing yourself out and kind of depleting your hormones in that third week, so you'll be ready to go. So it kind of is a win-win situation. It's like, give yourself that week that your body needs for absolute health. Hi Ross, how's it going? Just do it. Give yourself that time, and don't feel guilty, ladies, because again, that just makes it worse. If you're feeling guilty, you're increasing your stress, and believe me, I know, because I'm chronically stressed out. I'm always stressed out. I'm always worried about like 100 different things. So for me, this is gonna be a huge challenge to just take a break, put a little less on my to-do list, and which I'm actually doing. I'm not just like, this isn't just like lip service. I'm literally like was going through my schedule right before I came on here, and I'm like, okay, every day I have like one major goal to focus on instead of giving myself like 100 little to-dos. I have like one major thing every day so that I can just, once it's done, that's great, take a deep breath, get everything I need to get done without stressing myself out and making myself sick. And then next week, I can get right back to the grind, and I can push it and feel amazing. And I'm looking forward to this. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I would love to give you some more information about it. If you're not in the Ultimate Female Formula VIP Lounge, I will add a link to that. That is my personal group for the Ultimate Weight Loss and Lifestyle Formula group, which it's my 3-month signature program. I kind of go into everything it takes to be the ultimate female. But honestly, reach out to me, ask me any questions that you have, because this is my passion. I want to help you guys. I want to get you guys to where you need to be, because it sucks to do something that you think is amazing for you and realize that you're actually doing more harm than good. And I don't want that for you, because I want you in the gym, and I want you working out, and I want you eating healthy, and I want you to be relaxed and excited and happy and mellow and all of those things. All right, guys, so I will add the link to the private group below, and I will talk to you next Tuesday at 2 o'clock with more information. If you guys want me to talk about something specific, also pass those questions and those topics to me, and I will definitely hit on them if I can. All right, guys, I will talk to you next week. Bye.